Alright, today what we're going to do is we're going to compare and contrast a couple Marlins. They're both 336 Marlins, both in 30-30. I've got a JM RC model made in 1968. It's a beautiful gun. It's kind of hard for you to see, but the wood on it's really nice. The fit and finish is excellent. Just a great gun. And I also have a 336W, and this W was made in 2017 by Remington under the Marlin brand. And the reason that I want to kind of do this video is now Remington has been making Marlins for the last 10 years. And we all know that they had their problems. Quality control issues plagued them, and they produced some guns that were not up to snuff. And however, I think, and I hesitantly say this, but I think that they've turned the corner and they're starting to put out some decent guns now. And then that's why I kind of want to show you what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot both these rifles. I'll take 6 shots with each. I'll put 3 on a tree and see if I can hit the steel targets on the tree, and then I'll do a 3-shot group with each. And you can kind of, not real scientific, but you can take a look and you can form your own opinion. You can see how the action cycle and everything. Just kind of a little bit of a story about the 336 Marlins and Remington. I remember it was either 2009 or 2010. I went into my local Cabela's and I went back to their gun library to take a look at the used guns. And I saw in one of the used gun racks, I saw 20 Marlin 336Cs. They're all brand new. They had the the hanging tags on them and everything. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what are these new guns doing in the used rack? And then I took a look, a little closer look. Fit and finish, atrocious. Some of the levers didn't even cycle well. I mean, these guns were garbage. And then I looked at the price, and the price reflected the quality. They were like $300. I think Cabela's was doing Remington a favor and just trying to blow these guns out. After I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be buying a Marlin anytime soon. But a couple years ago, I started getting back into some lever guns. Some of my hunting area I kind of changed in. You know, a lot of my shots were a little bit closer and there's some more brush. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to maybe start hunting with some levers a little bit more now. And it's funny because my JM guns, ever since Remington took over Marlin, my JM guns went way up in price. And so didn't really want to use those because I didn't want to screw them up, beat them up, as sometimes hunting does. And then I also have a couple Model 94 Winchesters, P64s, and those are nice guns too. And you know, with all the issues that Winchester's been having too, those guns went up in value too. So I didn't want to use those either for hunting. So I was kind of in a quandary. And then I decided, well, I'm just going to go buy a new lever action. I mean, you can never have too many guns. So I looked at some Henry's, quality firearms, but I just aesthetically there's something missing, and I don't know, I just couldn't get over the aesthetics of the Henry lever actions. They're just not what I was looking for. So I passed on those. And then I looked at some of the new Winchesters that are the 94s that are now being made in Japan. And I looked at those. Great looking guns. I mean, fit and finish is fabulous. The wood on those guns is awesome. And there's no issues with those guns. I mean, receivers are all forged, all the internal parts are up to snuff. I mean, they're great guns. Only problem is they're $1,200, so that wasn't going to be the way I was going to go. And I'm like, well, let's take a look at the Marlins, see if Remington's got their act together. So I looked at some of the Marlins. I looked at the 336C and the 336W, and you know, to my surprise, they looked actually pretty decent. Fit and finish, really good on both. In the store, they seem to cycle reliably. Obviously, I wasn't loading them with ammunition, so it's kind of hard to tell a little bit, but they cycled reliably. And then I'm like, I'll try a W, and so I purchased a W. Price was right; it was less than $400. I took it out, shot it, worked great. So I want to bring you, I want to kind of shoot both the guns side by side, and you can see how they cycle, and then we'll see about the accuracy. I'm sure I'm only shooting at 50 yards, so we'll see if I can hit anything. Take a look. Alright, so I'm going to get my hearing protection on. This is the W. I'll probably start off with the 336 JM Marlin, and then we'll move to this one. But we'll do the JM first. Get the ear protection on, and then okay. So here's the 336 RC. We'll start with the tree, and then we'll see what happens. Smooth as glass. Smooth as glass. See if I can hit anything. Alright, that's a hit. Alright, looks like another hit. Three for three. We'll shoot a group now. Okay, so that was the RC. So you've got 3 hits on the steel, and we'll check the group out in a minute. Let's move to the W. Pretty smooth. I'll see if I can hit anything. Miss. Alright, that's a hit. Alright, 2 out of 3. Shoot a group. Okay, so you saw it. Both guns function well. They're equally smooth. I think if I was blindfolded, I probably couldn't tell the difference. The JM might have been a little bit smoother, but it also has a higher round count, so you got to take that into account. So I'll take you down range. We'll take a look at the groups, see what's what, and I'll take you along. It'll probably be a little bumpy ride, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. If I can get the camera off the tripod. Here we go. Like I said, it's about 50 yards. We'll go down the hill here. See how we did. The little deer target. All right. So the top group's going to be the JM. Looks like we got 2 in the same hole, and then we've got 1 slightly low, and then there is the W. I don't know, 1.5 inch group there. Got 2 in the same hole, and that's about a 1.5 inch group too. So I guess they're comparable. I mean, I was shooting pretty quick, even though I did have a rest, but I was shooting pretty quick. So that's that. I guess you saw it. Definitely, I would have to say that they're pretty comparable. And I guess thanks for watching, and have a great day.